Congressman Mike Collins introduced the Razor Act, intending to empower states in controlling illegal immigration. The Razor Act prevents the federal government from dismantling state-installed border barriers. This act is in response to the federal government's recent removal of border razor wire, a measure criticized by Republicans. The act was proposed after a Supreme Court ruling granted a temporary hold on removing Texas-installed razor wire. Mike Collins believes the current administration's policies are making illegal entry into the U.S. easier. The removal of state-erected border barriers by the federal government, according to Collins, aids illegal immigrants' inflow. Collins calls for solidarity with Texas Governor Greg Abbott in defending state rights and national borders. Collins has shown his gratitude to fellow GOP members for supporting the Razor Act. The Supreme Court granted the Biden administration the right to intervene in border barrier installations in a 5-4 decision. It was argued that these barriers hinder Border Patrol agents' work in managing Rio Grande River crossings. Texan Governor Abbott criticized the Biden administration for failing to enforce immigration laws correctly. Abbott promised to continue enhancing border security, gaining support from Republican state leaders. Some in the GOP suggest defying the Supreme Court ruling and proceeding with border protections. Certain Democratic House members encourage President Biden to enforce federal control over the Texas National Guard. A consensus for a policy shift exists, despite differing opinions on combating the border crisis expeditiously and effectively. 14 Democrats joined Republicans in criticizing current administration's border policies seen as fostering open borders. Simultaneously, bipartisan Senate discussions on border deals are happening, indicating a search for unity on this issue. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas plays a pivotal role in these discussions, despite potential impeachment proceedings. The pursuit of tighter border control showcases the desire for state sovereignty and lawful immigration maintenance. America's future immigration strategy will involve balancing strong border control with respect for human rights.